everyone.
Morning.
Rob and I are back today and we're going to be massaging our baby's tummies today. And so I'm Barb and this is Daisy.
And I'm Robyn and this is Lily.
Welcome, Lily. So we're going to start by giving our babies just that little cue that we're going to be massaging their tummies. So we're going to put their hands on their tummies. You'll notice today that I've taken Daisy's clothes off. We're not going to be using oil, but for you at home, you'll want to use your oil. So you'll also get your oil and you'll give them the little cue of putting the oil on their hands, rubbing your hands together, and then we'll ask permission. So Daisy, are you ready for a massage?
Did you make a massage?
Did you make a massage?
Make a massage? Yes. Great. Okay.
All right. So massaging the tummies is really good for helping babies if they're windy, and we know that babies often get a lot of wind in their tummies. So we'll be showing you some strokes that will be good to help get rid of that wind. Sometimes it does cause a little bit of pain in their bellies, so you just need to be a little bit sensitive to that. Certainly initially it can be a bit uncomfortable till they get used to it, and until you get used to what they like and what they don't like. So our first stroke today is we're going to be just stroking downward, just placing your hand palm flat on baby's tummy and just passing one hand over another. Just pressing in lightly on Bub's tummy. It's a bit like a paddle. One over the other.
So the next one then that we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on the side and using our thumbs, and we're going to move over to the sides. So just moving our thumbs over to the sides and pressing down there. Just gently, and then you'll get a bit of an idea on, on whether you need to put a little bit more pressure on or to ease up on the pressure.
Sometimes they start to kind of squirm away because you can see it's a bit uncomfortable. But it is good. Sometimes you can feel little bulges in their belly, and so it helps to be able to just release those little wind pockets in their tummies.
So don't be surprised if you do hear the wind and then passing wind, because that can happen quite often when you're working on the tummy.
Hopefully it's just wind.
But if it's not and you've got a nappy on, then you're safe.
Yeah, or something under Bub.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one we're going to do is we're just going to go with one hand, just going round and round on baby's tummy. But as they're facing you, you'll go in a clockwise direction. And it's really important that we rub in a clockwise direction because that's the way that the poo goes. If we go the other way, we'll actually back it up. So we actually want to keep everything moving and keep that wind moving so it goes out of baby's tummy.
So the next one then that we're going to do is walking our fingers across the tummy, and we're going to start on the left hand side, which is our left hand side, and we're working across and just gentle prodding over there, and that way you might be able to feel if if there's a little bit of blockage there in the tummy, and that will help to work it over. And that's so you can go back and do that again. Right over to the other side.
There we go. And the next one is a really good one for getting out that wind. And we're just lifting up baby's knees by holding their feet, and then we're just pressing the knees gently into the belly. We'll just do that a few times, and that's often where you'll hear some little explosions. Feels really nice for baby's tummy. They usually like this one.
There we go. Okay, and the next one we're going to do is alternating the legs. It's a little bit like bike riding. And just gently.
And we should be singing the push bike song here. And just remember, just keep talking to baby. I love this time with you.
And singing songs is really good to do with the baby. this and that. So you might have some favourite songs, or you might have some songs that relate to different parts of the body, which you can do with your baby. But anything will be fine, and that because it's just your voice that the baby loves to hear anyway.
Alright, and then next we're just going to do just the hands over baby's tummy again. Just doing a little gentle, it's kind of just a swish over their tummy.
Yeah, just to finish
Just
up.
getting ready to finish up.
So that's it for this week, working on the tummy, and next week we're going to be looking at doing some massaging on the back. So that will be a nice one. And you can use different positions, and we'll show you different positions that you can place your baby as well. And yeah, so we look forward to seeing you next
See
week.
you next time. Bye.
Bye.